Hello and welcome to episode 17 of SirSmuggler's Let's Play. I've got a few forestry items that I want to craft today, but first I'm gonna show you what I have done since last episode. I've put in a few more auto crafting things and connected this chest for my pipes and stuff to the network, so I can request pipes from whenever I need them. And yep, so as you can see, I now have chipsets, torches, what else is new? Sturdy machines. That's gonna be used for forestry a lot. So. And we're up to 2 pages now. Yeah, these things for advanced power systems as well, so nothing much interesting, but things that are definitely be good to have. So I'm just gonna go sleep through the night and prepare a little bit, and I'll be back. So I'm gonna start by clearing up some room behind here. Oh, I got the power line there. Maybe I need to go down a bit then. And make room for some stuff that I want to place down here. So let me just clear up a bit and I'll be back. So I've cleared out a nice little area here, and I'm gonna create a infinite water source right here. Like so. And then I'm gonna place an engine. It doesn't really matter. And a pump. I'm gonna need that one because we want to have water supply to this thing we're building here. And of course we're gonna place this to make sure that they are running. So, something that requires water. What could it be? Let's continue with this build here. So what else am I gonna need? So I want one sturdy machine. I want, let's see, 16 pieces of bronze. I want 4 pieces of glass, and finally 4 stone gears. That's a lot of crafting that I don't have to do. Nice. And the last piece of glass, and then I should have what I need to start anyway. No, wait, where did my gears go? There. And look, we have some cobble spilling over. I don't like that. Actually, we need more power because my grinders aren't keeping up with the incoming there as well. With the incoming material. So, but this thing I'm going to build here is well, it's a start to a solution. So, sturdy machine, bronze gears, and glass will get me a fermenter. Now this fermenter you can use to create biofuel from, or biomass from saplings and, well, basically anything that grows. So saplings, wheat, sugar canes, whatever. But for the moment this is just going to be a piece in something else that I'm building. So let's see what we need for that. Actually, I'm gonna go sleep because as I said, we're running a bit short on power, and well, nighttime my solar arrays don't work, so that means even less power. So back to the building. I want another 4 pieces of glass, another 4 stone gears, and then I want 16 copper. And the gears. Oh, am I out of wood again? Yes, I am. Okay, so I'm gonna chop some wood and I'll be back. Okay, so I got some more wood and we can get my stone gears, 4 of them, thank you. As you can see, there's a lot of traffic in this system. Here comes my gears. Thank you. So, stone gears turns into copper gears. A fermenter in the middle, and then the copper gears, and we get the moistener. And actually I'm gonna go grab some wheat. So I'm back here at my little room to to place this fermenter thingy. Let's first see here what we want to do about piping. I should have got one more. Let me just fix that and I'll be right back. So I got an extra piece of pipe. I'm gonna place it like that because the the moistener is gonna go right here. And this guy fills up with water and it takes wheat. And as you can see, it has no recipe. This thing is used to make mossy cobble and mossy stone and stone bricks, I guess. And while that is kind of neat, that's not at all what I want now. I just want the byproduct of this. You see, the wheat is gonna decay for each cycle. And the darker it is where this thing is placed, the faster it works. And eventually the wheat is going to decay into mulch, and that is what I'm after here, because that will help me produce something that I need for my peat bog, which is another forestry thing that I'm going to build. There are other ways to achieve the same thing, but mulch is really efficient for producing bog earth, which this thing needs. So now I'm just gonna make something. I'm gonna place a sticky piston like so that I can cover this thing up so it's completely in the dark and works really efficiently. But then of course I'm going to have to put up some kind of mechanism to actually activate that thing, and it's not going to be there, I realize now. It's going to be one step further in. So I'm just going to dig around a little here and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got a nice little mechanism here to access my moistener and cover it up so it works as efficient as it can So that's really nice. So, what to do with the mulch that thing is going to produce? Let's build yet another machine down here. Forestry also adds its own little crafting machine, kind of. It's called the carpenter, and we're gonna need that to produce some stuff that is specific to forestry. And we're gonna need one sturdy machine, 6 pieces of bronze, and 2 pieces of glass. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna request a few more waterproof pipes, actually. Yep. So, sturdy machine, bronze on the sides, and glass. You get the carpenter. Now, I think I want to have this guy right about here. Yeah, that should look good. Now this guy also needs water and energy to work, so I'm gonna hook up to the same water line as the... That's not good. Of course. I can't place it there, and I can't access my moistener, so maybe here? Would that be good? Yeah, I guess. So let me just hook up the water to that guy and I'll be right back. Okay, so I had to move the carpenter to the other side here. And also my moistener has produced some mulch for me. So that's nice, and let's see. We can do something like this. To get bog earth. But we need power for this one to run as well. But as with many of the forestry machines, this guy will just take power regardless if it has any work to do or not. So I'm not going to hook it up to the main power line here, I'm just going to use a separate engine for it. And eventually we're going to do something nice with the supply pipes and stuff to keep it supplied with fuel, but for now I'm going to be content with just placing a gate. But I realize I cannot place it there, can I? Because that won't let me access. No. So I'm gonna have to rethink that strategy a little bit. Anyway, let's just run it manually for now, and I'll fix that up later. So put some things like that in, and I'm gonna get a lever and I'll be right back. I think I found another way to do this with the gate as I wanted to do. Let's just place it there and say, if you have work, send out a redstone signal. Will that be enough? Apparently not. Oh well. I'll figure it out later. Let's just run it manually for now. Or no, it just took a while. Yeah, it is working. Nice. So now it's producing bog earth for me, and we are going to use this in with the peat bog. So I'm gonna go craft that thing. Let's just see if this has works so that it shuts off when it has no more to do. So, lots of bog earth. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and tell it to craft up that last bit. So we got 2 full stacks. And it still isn't working properly, is it? Well, this time apparently it's the I don't know what's going on now. Well, now the engine is out of fuel, I can understand that, but oh, this is a bit confusing. Anyway, let's just go with what we have here and get crafting on the... Actually, let's sleep. So, we want to craft a peat bog. And for that we're gonna need 1 sturdy machine, 4 pieces of copper and 4 pieces of glass. Comes my glass. And finally my sturdy machine. So sturdy machine, glass and copper should give me the peat bog. Excellent. And we are going to need an engine to power that thing as well. And let's see. I haven't taught my system to make steam engines, so I'm gonna have to manually assemble it, but and let's get a few pieces of coal coke for fuel as well. And let's head out to my little farm area here. And I want to place my peat bog close by to this. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 blocks from, then I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this where I want my peat bog? Maybe, we'll see. Should be. So if I load this guy up with bog earth and then supply some power in the form of this engine here. Let's just go with the lever and put in some fuel. is it one too close? I think we're actually one too close, yes we are. So hold that, and we'll just have to move the whole thing. Like there. That should be better. Yep. Another try. And it should start building. It clears out all the grass and stuff that's in the way first. And while it is working, I'm gonna go get some more dirt actually. And as you can see, it's starting to build out the area with the bog earth, and I wanna make sure we got something underneath here. And I suppose I forgot to mention that I automated the coke ovens. So I got supplier pipes on top to make sure we always have a few pieces of coal in there, and wooden pipes pumping out from the sides, pumping out the coal coke, and from the bottom pumping out the creosote oil. And of course it also goes straight into this chest here. And this one's actually getting a bit crowded, so I might need to expand on that soon, but oh well, I just need to remember that. And my peat bog is laying down the final few blocks here. And as the peat matures, it turns into this darker color. And we're gonna build another machine to harvest the peat. And the peat will then be able to be burned in peat-fired engines. So I will be working on that next. Let's just turn this one off because we have already completed the entire thing. So let's build that, the turbary it's called, the one that is going to harvest the peat. And let's see then, what do we need for that? A sturdy machine, 4 pieces of glass and 4 pieces of clay. Clay of course went into my digger's backpack. One more try. Turbary. And I will of course automate the process a bit once we get there. I might automate this guy as well, but I don't really need that much wheat anyway, so yeah. And as you might recall, I was pumping up lava here. Let's see how that's doing. I've actually moved the pump a few times and it looks like all these tanks are full. So I'm gonna need to install a few more tanks. Let's just see how we are doing. Well, actually it looks like we got all of it out. And it seems like I've been here, coming down from the other direction and just stopped because of the lava. And there's some stuff I want to dig out, but I'll do that later. Nothing terribly interesting. So yeah, maybe I should start pumping up the lava from the tanks to my mineral extractor. We'll see. I think that would be a good idea. So I'll think about that and I'll be back. I just realized I forgot to show you, well, I forgot to record when I pumped up the lava from the tanks that we collected down there. But, well, as you can see, I got this hideous looking pipeline, pumping it directly into the tanks here connected to my mineral extractor. So that gave me a little bit of extra resources, some obsidian that I immediately invested in more solar reflectors. So I'm continuing to build out this thing, and it's, yeah, looks pretty good, I think. Well, it's about time to wrap up this episode, and not entirely sure what I'll be doing next time, but well, you know, until then, bye bye.